Hello everyone and happy Transfer Tuesday. It's early in the morning. I have a very busy work day, so I figured I would film this before I even start, hence the sun rays coming in. It's like 8 in the morning. So for today's Transfer Tuesday, I don't have any investments to share. However, I think I'm gonna put 100 to my Roth right now, because so far this month I've only done 200 and my goal was 600 for the month. I don't think I'll be able to do that, but I have extra money sitting in my other checking account, which I typically dedicate toward, like, the money that's pulled from there goes to my emergency fund as well as my Roth IRA. And I haven't used it yet. So I'll put a screenshot of that up. I just purchased $100 of VTSAX through my Roth IRA. Yeah, at least that put me at the 300 mark for the month, which is the typical amount that I do every single month. And then my goal is to max it out this year, but that may take me into 2023. It just depends on situations, many situations really. Okay, so that's good. And we're gonna go to my student loans now, and I have made some transfers. It's hard to film videos this early in the morning. My brain's like not here. Now, for my student loans, I do have $36,000 left, but I have been saving for them in my high yield savings account, which as of right now, it went up to 1%. And then I do have like referrals. So now it's earning 1.5%, which is the highest it's been in years, as y'all know. So that's good news. And your high yield savings account should be increasing as well. But I use Marcus by Goldman Sachs, and my link is down below. And if you use that link, you get an extra 0.5% for 3 months. So definitely check it out if you are in the market for a high yield savings account. Once the forbearance ends, or once interest resumes on student loans, I will make a lump sum payment. I don't know if that's going to be happening in August or at the end of August, September, or if they're gonna forgive $10,000, if they're going to continue this forbearance and 0% interest. If that's the case, I will just continue to save, but if we do have to start paying them back, I will use my money to make a lump sum payment. And a lot of people ask me why I do that, and that is because I am making more money by not paying them down. So the money that I have in my high yield savings account is earning interest every single month. It's like, at this point, over $10 per month, which is pretty good. And it's not harming me to not pay the student loans. So I'm actually making more money by not paying them, and that's why I do that. As of last Transfer Tuesday, my total student loan savings balance was $17,300. Now, as for the transfers that I've made, I did make one on, when was this? Made the transfer on June 21st, but it was at night because, that was last Tuesday, that's right, because Aubrey H., she sent me $25 in direct support through Venmo. Thank you so much, Aubrey. And she just put a smiley face and sent me $25 through Venmo. So of course I did make that transfer. That was on Transfer Tuesday last week, but it was like after I filmed, and I did make that transfer that day, but it didn't end up going through until the 22nd. Thank you again, Aubrey. I really, really appreciate it. She has supported me before. And then on June 23rd, I received a notification from Venmo that I received $50 from Rachel Hickey. So Rachel Hickey does have her own YouTube channel. Definitely check it out. She is paying off her own debt and on her own financial freedom journey. So definitely check her out. I really appreciate her because she supports me like on a monthly basis. I really, really appreciate it. And she had commented student loans or that electric bill. So yeah, if you don't know, my electric bill for next month is really high. I'm still trying to figure it out. Actually, I've been in contact with the leasing office because I think I don't think I should be paying that much. But anyways, thank you so much, Rachel. I put that $50 to my student loans straight away. I appreciate that you said student loans or the electric bill, but I should be fine to cash flow that. So the $50 is going to go to my student loans, because anytime that I receive direct support, I prefer to put it to my student loans. Okay, so those are the only 2 transfers I've made, and y'all probably can guess what I'm about to do. We're gonna put in another 25 to make it an even 100 for the week. All right, I'll put that confirmation up on the screen. Confirm transfer, just a $25 transfer, and that's all I'm going to do today. I get paid on Thursday, but I'm not sure that I'll be making any further progress, to be honest. So over the last week, I have saved $100 toward my student loans. Huge thank you to Aubrey and Rachel for helping me out there. I now have $17,400 saved for my student loans. And if we subtract that from my $36,000 of student loan debt, I would be left with $18,600 in total debt. So yeah, that's not too bad. Y'all know that my goal for the month of June was to hit 18,000. I'm not going to hit 18,000, and that's fine. And I will give my update for June on this Friday, this upcoming Friday. Yeah, I'm really working on getting back to the financial mindset that I had before. Like I'm trying not to be so impatient. Like at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, you know? And I'm really trying to work on that because it's just, the stress of it is completely unnecessary because I'm fine. Like even if I spend money, like I'm fine. I have the largest amount of savings I've ever had, the largest net worth I've ever had, and there's gonna be some months where I go backwards, or not backwards, but it's like you have higher spend months or things come up in life, and that's just how it is. So I'm definitely trying to work on it and not feel so much negativity around my financial situation because it's not that bad. But I think the thing is, like, when you're working on something so hard, and also I think that basically it's kind of like the hedonic treadmill with happiness, but also with your situation. So in the past, I was really stressed out because I didn't have enough money. I didn't have an emergency fund. I had all this debt. I was living paycheck to paycheck or going into further debt. And now it's like I'm in this completely different place, and I have the savings. I have enough money to spend if I wanted to. I am not living paycheck to paycheck, but I still feel those feelings. So it's interesting to see that. It's definitely something to work on and recognize that I am not in the same situation that I was in before, and everything will be okay. Yeah, we're taking it just one day at a time. I am happy for my $100 of progress. Actually, $200. I put $100 to my Roth, $100 to my student loans. That's pretty good if you ask me. And obviously, huge thank you again to Rachel and Aubrey because y'all were a big part of that. So yeah, that's it for me for today's Transfer Tuesday. Please comment down below whatever it is you did to move your money in the right direction. Have an amazing day, and I will see you in my next video.